Hey guys, I just want to make this quick video showing you something crazy powerful you should take advantage of right now if you can. So this week is the Reanimated global event, and this buff brings some absolutely crazy damage to the table. And I was experimenting with something earlier, and I found that with the Reanimated event, you can actually one-shot the hunters on the Master Climax mission. And not only can you one-shot them, if you use the turmoil knee pads, you can actually one-shot all 4 of them with 2 bullets. It's absolutely insane. So with that, let me show you the build I was using to do this. Alright, so I'm not going to show you this build in super detail because I posted a build video earlier going over this exact build. So I'm just going to show you the couple of things I changed. So if you want to see it in more detail, I'll leave a link to it in the description below to that other video. So the first thing I changed is the holster. I actually did roll headshot damage here. I think I had weapon handling before. For the primer weapon, I'm going to be using the White Death sniper rifle, and mine is completely juiced up to 28 expertise. This is going to have marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, and damage to targets out of cover. And then I have determined on here. And I'm not sure how much health the hunters actually have, but this gun hits for around 60 million. And when I was experimenting earlier, I almost one-shot one of the hunters with a 45 million hit. So if you don't have this much expertise, it's probably fine, but you're going to have to mess around with your gear to make sure you hit around 50 million. And then the third piece I changed is not really a change, but it's going to be something you're going to swap to. So when you get to the mortar area, I'm going to swap to the gift backpack. And I'm going to be using this for its talent Perfect Vigilance. And this increases total weapon damage by 25%. And then taking damage disables this buff. But I'm going to be hiding in the back, so I'm not going to be taking damage. And those are the 3 pieces. Everything else is identical to the previous build, so I'll just show you that real quick. I've got the Harvest, Punch Drunk, Hasberg Backpack, Chain Killer Chest Piece, some Walker and Harris Gloves, Palisade holster, and turmoil knee pads. So basically in the first 2 areas I just run around and play this build normally. I kill everything with the pistol because the Reanimated event is so powerful. You just one-shot everything, and then with Bloodsucker you have so much bonus armor that you can pretty much just run around and do whatever you want. So after I clear the first 2 rooms, right before you run into the room with the mortars, you want to switch your backpack to the gift. So once I actually figure out where it is, I'll run through here and I'll use the same strategy as my striker build setup. We'll open it up, run through here, take a right. And then right here, I'm going to get my determined chain going before I run through this gate. So I'll shoot at this guy and miss a whole bunch. And then when the coast is clear, I'll run through this gate. I'm going to run through here, and I'm going to hop up on the back of this truck. Now from here, I'm just going to use my sniper until the hunters spawn. And for this part, you kind of want to take your time a little bit because you don't want to hit any armored enemies. If you hit an armored enemy, it's going to make you drop determined and you'll have to get it back. So you especially don't want to accidentally drop them right before the hunters spawn. And right here you can see I'm hitting for about 60 million. But as I said earlier, I think you only need to hit about 50 million to one-shot the hunters. So let me skip forward a little bit until these are cleared out and the hunters spawn. Okay, so that was the last guy, hunter spawn. pop my head up and I see one staring at me, and one shot him. And it took out the other one too. Then right here, I was afraid the other two hunters were going to hide and I was going to drop my headhunter, so I push up, and one was actually running right towards me, so I popped him in the face and killed the other one with him. So that's the build and how I one-shot the hunters. And with the Reanimated event going, I'm sure there's several other variations you can do to hit around that 50 million mark to be able to one-shot them. So experiment with the gear that you have and give it a shot. Especially if you've got decent gear and have just been having trouble killing the hunters because they hit so hard. This is at least worth a try, especially if you don't have the new hunter mask yet. And as of right now, there's only about 6 days and a few hours left of the event. So if you want to try this, you need to get on it now. But anyway, give it a shot, let me know how it works out for you, and as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
System disrupted. System back online.